I'm John Barker, the award-winning pitmaster of Skull and Mortar and Beach Bum Barbecue, and today, here on Masterbuilt's Flavors of the Fire, we're gonna make mint pesto lamb chops. Let's go. Guys, we're gonna start with our pesto sauce. Pesto sauce is super easy. We're gonna drop 3 cloves of garlic. Then we're gonna drop what would roughly equate to about 2 tablespoons of chopped up thyme. Then we're gonna get some rosemary, and we're just gonna kind of pluck those right off the stem. Drop that down in there, and we want to get about 1/4 of, I'm sorry, not 1/4, we want to get about 1 or 2 tablespoons of the thyme in there as well. Then we're going to take some fresh mint leaves. We're just going to drop those down inside of there. And again, you want to keep it to about what would roughly equate to about 2 tablespoons chopped. Now we're going to add some fresh spinach. The fresh spinach isn't going to do much flavor wise, but it is just going to act as a nice filler. Then finally, you want to get about 1/4 cup of mixed nuts, and we're going to drop those down inside there too. Optionally, you can throw some Parmesan cheese in here if you want to. A lot of pesto sauces are going to have those dairy products. So now we're going to take our dry goods, and we're just going to pulse those down. That's really all about, that's about all the pulsing you got to do there. You just kind of want to get them chopped up a little bit. Then we're going to take about 1/4 cup of olive oil and just drizzle that over the top. The olive oil is obviously the liquid, the fattiness here to this pesto sauce that really is going to make it pop. The better olive oil you use with all these fresh aromatics, the better pesto sauce. And now we're just going to obliterate the crap out of this. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper rub to this. You can use any SPG rub you want, but that's going to help make those flavors pop a little harder, and that's exactly what we're looking for. You just want this to be a nice, well-balanced, well-blended pesto sauce. All right, now we're going to take our chops here. We're just going to go over this. You can also do this like with the chops that are still part of a rack. You just have to separate them at the bone. These are some big boy full-size shoulder chops here. We're just going to give it a decent little coating of SPG rub. Now is where the magic pops in. We're going to take our pesto sauce, which smells amazing, and we're just going to dollop it on and spread it out. And now you do this to your liking. You can do as little or as much as you want. Obviously, the more you spread it out, or the more you put on there, the more of those flavors you're going to get into that meat. But this step is totally up to you. Then we're going to flip them over. And we're going to repeat the same process on the other side. Guys, and that's all we do. We have our auto ignite set at 600 degrees. We're going to go out here and just blast these real quick. Should take about 3 or so minutes per side. Now we're looking for an internal temperature of about 140 to 145 on these. You can hear that sizzling on the grill. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now we want to slam this lid down, and we want to give this about 3-4 minutes. All right, these have been on for about 3 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and flip them. You're going to lose some pesto, it is what it is. We're going to slam the lid down on these and go for about another 3-4 minutes, and then we'll be back. All right, now we're going to check our internal temperature here, see where we're at. We're at about 121. All right, we're going to go ahead and flip it, and we're going to do 4 more minutes on the other side. All right, we're going to check the temperature again. As you can see, we've thrown a little extra pesto on there because I got a little wild and knocked a bunch of it off. Okay, so we're still about 20 degrees off of where I want to be. So I'm going to give it 1 more flip. This should be the final flip. Our lamb with pesto sauce is complete. Now, a real quick rundown of what we did. We made a pesto sauce. We hit it with the SPG rub. We hit it with some pesto sauce. We threw it on the smoker at 600 degrees. We pulled it off when it hit an internal temperature of 145, and this is what we're left with. Delicious pesto lamb chops. Let me get a taste of these here. Absolutely killer, guys. You will not have a better lamb chop than we just had right there. I'm John Barker. You can find me at Skull and Mortar everywhere. This is Flavors of the Fire with Masterbuilt. I'll see you guys soon with a brand new recipe.